One.
Good evening. My name is Cynthia McDaniel, and I am here to talk to you about healthy sleep habits. Healthy sleep habits is something that I've become very interested in throughout my years of nursing, with a lot of emphasis when I was working in mental health, that we put a lot of work and a lot of emphasis, a lot of teaching into healthy sleep habits with our patients. We're going to talk about our poor sleep habits, the effect on the mind and body, how to get into a healthy sleep hygiene, how to change our bad habits, and the benefits of healthy sleep. Poor sleep habits. These are the big hitters right here. Watching TV in the bedroom to go to sleep. I know I, for one, have a very bad habit of turning that television on for a little background noise to go to sleep, and lo and behold, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm having dreams about whatever's on TV because my mind can't shut off. My mind is still picking up everything that's going on. As soon as I shut that TV off, peaceful sleep, don't wake up again until about 8 o'clock in the morning. Texting on cell phones in the bed, bad habit. And we all have cell phones, and we all take them to the bedroom with us. We like to text our, good night, honey, love you, text, good night. Then you get the reply 30 minutes later. So, of course, you got to reach over, grab your cell phone, and reply. And so this goes on for hours. You cannot shut your mind off. Your mind has got to shut off. Same with playing games or phones on our tablets. The more we play, the more stimulated our brains are, and you don't want to go there. You want to be able to sit down, relax, and go to sleep. Working on computers until it's time to go to sleep. Once again, big culprit right here. I'm in school. I work for it full time. I will be on the computer till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning trying to meet my deadlines. Once again, mind cannot shut off. It has to shut off. You have to have at least 30 minutes before bed to shut your mind off and get that good sleep rhythm going. Napping throughout the day. I don't have that luxury. I don't know what it's like to nap throughout the day, but for those of you who do, taking a nap, 2 or 3 hour nap through the day, and then, going to 8, 10 o'clock at night, you think it's bedtime, and you think you're going to get 8 hours of sleep. It's not going to happen, okay? Your body does not require that much sleep. Relying on sleep aids to put us to sleep. Our society, we rely a lot on this because we're fast. We have things to do. We don't have time to do it the right way. We want something to do it for us. So we put that pill in our mouth, it knocks us out, and we're ready to go again the next day. Are we truly sleeping? Are we getting that rest? No, we're not getting that good rest that our natural body should give us. Poor sleep, how does it affect your body and mind? People don't realize how it really affects your body and your mind not getting quality sleep. You might sleep, but the quality of your sleep affects how you're going to do in your everyday life. It's going to increase your fatigue and decreases your mental sharpness, obviously, because you only maybe slept, 2, 3 hours of good quality sleep throughout the night. So you might have went to bed at midnight, TV on the background. You wake up feeling more tired than when you went to sleep. It causes physical illness, such as headaches, body aches, nausea in some people. I mean, your body has got to have sleep, and good quality sleep, to be able to function physically and mentally. There's been studies shown in the Mayo Clinic. Dr. Hooray has done these, and it shows that it increases depression. Depression relies on, if you're not sleeping, you're not active through the day, you're sitting around, you're not going outside, you become depressed. Your body needs sleep, outside, all that stuff, a natural rhythm to keep from being depressed. And depression can hit anybody. It's not just for the mentally ill or anything. Everybody has those days where they did not get enough sleep and they're feeling down and slumpy and just not full of themselves. It also promotes weight gain. Because what do we do when we stay up all hours of the night sleeping or eating? Not sleeping, we are eating. We're going to snack on some popcorn. We're going to snack on some chips, because it's there. We're going to watch TV. We're going to eat, eat a little bit. Plus, we're going to sleep longer throughout the day. We're not going to be active because we're tired, so we have to weight gain. It also can cause sleep-deprived psychosis. This is in your really sleep-deprived patients, the ones who haven't slept in days and days and days. This is more of a severe cause of sleep deprivation, but like I said, you see more of this in our mental patients who cannot shut themselves off. They cannot shut their minds off, and they go and go and go.
So what you're saying is the sleep deprived psychosis is for like it's not meaning literally that you haven't slept in days and days and days.
No.
It means you maybe got 1, 2, 3 hours of sleep a night,
Right.
which is not enough for your body to recoup itself. Correct?
Right. It's not enough to what you're physically doing throughout the day. You literally become psychotic, And there's our people who cannot shut their minds off. They go 2 or 3 days with maybe an hour or two of sleep a day, and they're right back up. That can cause a psychosis, a legitimate hospitalized psychosis. So all of these things right here, these are really, really kind of what's going to happen with our poor sleep habits. It affects us in all sorts of ways, from head to toe, mind to body. Ways that we can promote healthy sleep habits, or a lot of times you'll hear healthy sleep hygiene, is we wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. You have to make a routine, whether you're working, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, student, everything. You have to get into that routine of, I'm going to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm going to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night. These are the things that you have got to get into.
What about those individuals that have jobs with schedules that change?
It's a little harder for them to carry a healthy sleep hygiene when it comes to the routine, but they can also do these other things to avoid, like, the visual stimulants before bed. If you're working a night shift, I used to work night shift. First thing I wanted to do was come home, pop that TV on, and next thing you know, I'd be sleeping. Was I getting good sleep? No, because my mind was still going. I would dream about my work schedule. I would dream about what was on TV, and I could not get that good, quiet, healthy sleep that I needed. You can also dim the lights for 30 minutes before bed. Read a book. Night people, another good thing. Do some light exercises. I'm not talking about go run a marathon, work out, 30 hard of cardio at the gym before going to bed, but do some light exercises, do a little walk, something that kind of takes you from work to bed. You have got to clear your mind, shut it off. And also, take all electronics, such as TV, phones, and computers out of the room. Don't even bring them into the bedroom. If these items aren't in there, then you have more options of just taking yourself and going to sleep. People think they need the stimulation, they need that background noise. If you get used to not having that background noise, you will go to sleep. Your body will naturally go to sleep. Avoid caffeine for bed. Like I said, once again, good for people who have a routine, a normal routine, that 9 to 5, night shift workers. You're going to have to work a little harder on this, Come, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're starting to hit your downfall. You want to grab that coffee, you want to grab that Monster. You're going to have to avoid grabbing that. Do other things that can keep you awake till you get out of work. Also, only use sleep aids on short-term basis. If you have that, if you went 2 or 3 nights and you haven't got to sleep, okay, I understand. Go to sleep. Take a sleep aid. It's going to help. Whether it be over-the-counter or prescription, you can take those. But to rely on them full-time and to do the job that our body should be doing naturally, one, you can become addicted. Your body's going to have to rely on that to go to sleep. Bad thing to come off of. And also, they quit working. You have to keep going to higher doses, different medications, because your body recognizes them after a while, and they're not going to do their job either. They're only for short term. Sleep aids with combinations of other medications also can be dangerous. We've known a lot of studies where it's called, deaths. So we try to avoid the use of sleep aids unless, they're prescribed, and monitored by doctors. And if they're used on a routine basis, then you need physician counseling.
So, I see on there they avoid caffeine before bed.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good idea to have maybe a cup of warm tea or something before you go to bed? Is there a certain kind of tea?
Anything that's non-caffeine, you can definitely use. People rely a lot on calamine tea, eucalyptus tea. Anything that's non-caffeinated, you can have. A lot of times, warm milk. Warm milk is a natural sleep aid. It releases the chemicals in the milk. You drink it, your body recognizes that, and it goes to sleep. It helps you to relax. I shouldn't say goes to sleep, but helps you relax, makes you a little sleepy. That's why babies, you warm their milk at night. It kind of releases all that stuff and lets them go to sleep. Let's see. How to change our sleep habits. Some ways to do it is to, one, we said, avoid napping throughout the day. If you're getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you don't need a nap by noon and go to bed by 6. Your body does not require that much sleep. Your body will tell you when it's tired. And there's a difference between physically tired and ready for bed and bored, I don't have anything to do, okay? So if you're sitting around the house, you got up, you've gotten a full night's sleep, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just need to take a nap because I've sat down on the couch, I've watched TV, and now I'm bored. No, get up, do something. Get outside. Go outside for at least 30 minutes a day. Getting out of the house and out of your environment, the air, the stimulation outside, it really invigorates you. So you want to get out of the house. You want to be physically active throughout the day. Just sitting around watching TV, not going to do it. Do housework. Housework is a great way to stay awake and avoid not napping. Find little things, but you have got to get off the couch and out of front of the TV. Take the TV out of the bedroom. Just like we talked before, avoid having any of those in our bedroom. Leave the cell phones, computers in any room other than the bedroom. If they're not there, you can't reach and grab them. You can't flip the TV on. Only use your bedroom for sleep and intimate relations. If you're not sleeping and you're not having sex, that's what your bedroom is for. It's not an office. It's not a playroom. It's not a place to go and hide from the children. That is what your bedroom is for. That's what trains your body and your mind to say, when I go to bed, it's time for bed. If you don't fall asleep within 30 minutes, get out of bed. You're obviously not ready to go to sleep. Get up, go downstairs. Don't turn the TV on, but get up, go downstairs, read a book, toss a magazine, do a crochet, any type of little thing like that, something relaxing, until your body feels that it's tired and ready to go to sleep.
Is it, you say read a book, get up, go downstairs, read a book.
Mm-hmm.
I know when I get up, generally I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
If I go downstairs and I read a book, well, then I've got to get back up. You know, if I get sleepy while reading that book, I've got to get back up, go back to bed, which generally wakes me back up by the time I get to bed.
You can
Is
probably,
it a good idea to read in bed?
yeah, you could read in bed as long as it's nothing strenuous, active. Don't read, the greatest, most interesting, murder novel in the world that's going to keep you awake, and keep your mind stimulated. Because that's the reason why I'm talking about the stimulants. Your mind, just because you say, okay, I'm going to bed, does not shut off, okay? It keeps going. If you've had a hectic day at work, you need to find something relaxing, non-work related to get out of that mode. You have got to shut things down, calm down, come to your peaceful zone to where you can fall asleep at night. So anything that works for you, anything that's relaxing for you, you can use and try as a technique. So we talked about the mental sharpness. That's a benefit of our non-mental sharpness when you don't get enough sleep. But, healthy sleep promotes mental sharpness. You've had those days where you went to school and you haven't had enough sleep and you're groggy, and then you went to the days where you felt like you had the best sleep of your night. You're ready to go. You're ready to hit it. You're going to have a good day at work. You're going to have a good day at school. Also, you're going to decrease the reliability on the sleep aids that we talked about. We don't want the sleep aids if we can avoid them. Going to decrease your depression and anxiety, because when we don't get enough sleep, we become depressed, we get anxious. Depression and anxiety are usually linked to each other. So, like I said, there's excellent studies to show that healthy sleep, getting enough sleep, does decrease the depression and anxiety. You're also going to be able to be more productive throughout the day because you're not going to want to nap, sit around, and do nothing. And it improves your physical health. You feel better. Have you ever had those nights where you've slept and you think, oh my God, I've slept and my body hurts so much, and then you lay back down and you sleep again? You don't feel any better. Too much sleep promotes, joint pain, body pain, headache. So get up. Not enough sleep does. So it's really important to keep those healthy sleep habits. Keep a routine. Get out of the bed. Get up. Be active. So I hope that I've talked to you and informed you about the use of healthy sleep habits to try to eliminate our big hitter, that sleep medicine. We don't want sleep medicines. We want natural, healthy sleep. And also to promote you the good and mental, physical ability that we all have. I hope this has been informative to you, and I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you.